There comes a time in life when food stops being just food. It becomes medicine. It becomes comfort. It becomes a quiet conversation between you and your body. If you're over 60, my BB, you felt it too, that moment after a meal, when your heart seems to beat a little heavier, when your knees ache just a little longer, when you look in the mirror and wonder, am I still sharp like I used to be? You're not alone, and I want to tell you something important. You don't need to accept decline as your destiny. Not when there are simple, natural gifts from nature that can support you, heal you, and even make you feel young again. From the inside out, today, I want to talk about one of the most powerful of them all. Not a pill, not a supplement, but a humble fish that has helped generations of people live longer, think clearer, and move freer. Salmon, yes, just salmon, that soft, pink, oily fish you might have heard about but never thought much of. It's not flashy, it's not trendy, but when it comes to keeping your heart strong, your brain sharp, your joints smooth, and your spirit lifted, salmon is a quiet lifted miracle in every bite. So, let's sit down together, let me pour you a warm cup of tea, and I'll walk you through why, if you're over 60, adding just a few servings of salmon to your week might be one of the kindest things you can do for yourself. Now, before we get into the science or the cooking, let's talk gently about why salmon deserves our attention. Why does this one fish seem to do so much good? Let's break it down, simply and softly. Salmon is rich in something called omega-3 fatty acids. But don't let the big name scare you. Omega-3s are just healthy fats, the kind your body craves as it gets older. They help your blood flow smoother. They ease the silent stiffness in your joints. They feed your brain, literally, so you can stay alert, focused, and emotionally steady. They even help your eyes stay clearer and your skin glow with quiet health. Salmon also gives you high-quality protein without the heavy load of red meat. It brings in vitamin D, which supports your bones and mood, and is gentle on digestion, making it perfect for aging stomachs. And the best part, it doesn't take much, just 2 to 3 small servings a week can begin to change the way you feel, move, and think. You know that soft thudding in your chest, that quiet rhythm you don't often think about. Your heart, faithful, tireless, has been beating for you every second of your life, but after 60, it gets tired more easily. Cholesterol sneaks in, blood vessels stiffen, and the risk of heart disease quietly rises. Now here's where salmon becomes more than a meal, it becomes a shield. The omega-3 fatty acids in salmon lower bad cholesterol. They help reduce inflammation, the silent enemy of your arteries. They keep your heartbeat steady. They even lower your risk of stroke. Eating salmon regularly is like giving your heart a soft hug from the inside. Just imagine this. 3 slices of grilled salmon a week can gently ease blood pressure, support vessel health, and reduce the risk of heart attack. Not with pills, but with kindness and delicious flavor. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why, or searched for the word that's just on the tip of your tongue? That's normal, but it can be scary. Your brain needs nourishment, too. Not just crossword puzzles or sleep. It needs food, especially healthy fat, which salmon provides in abundance. Studies show that older adults who eat fatty fish, like salmon, retain more brain volume, especially in the areas tied to memory, decision-making, and emotional balance. That means salmon doesn't just feed your body. It gently protects your memories, your clarity, and even your joy. And because it contains vitamin B12 and D, it helps prevent brain fog and even symptoms of depression. So the next time you forget your keys, try not to worry, try a piece of salmon instead. The world is beautiful, and your eyes have seen so much. But after 60, vision can fade. Dry eyes, macular degeneration, cloudy sight. Here's the quiet magic of salmon again. It contains astaxanthin, a powerful antioxidant that protects your retina. It helps reduce eye dryness, especially in dry climates or after screen time, and it slows the damage that age can bring to your sight. In short, it helps you keep seeing the faces you love clearly. Your knees don't bend like they used to. Your back creaks. The stairs feel longer. You might think this is just aging, but bones and joints are living tissues. They need support. Salmon brings two gifts here. Vitamin D, which helps your body absorb calcium and keep bones from thinning. Omega-3, which reduces joint stiffness and eases arthritis pain. Each time you eat salmon, you're quietly oiling the hinges of your body. Getting older isn't just physical. There are days you feel a little more alone, a little less useful, a little heavier in your thoughts. Food can't fix that, but it can lighten the shadows. Salmon supports your mood with tryptophan, which helps your body make serotonin, your feel-good hormone. It's comfort food, but in the truest, healthiest sense. It doesn't numb, it nourishes, and when your body feels nourished, your spirit lifts. Now that we've explored all that salmon can do, let's talk gently about how to bring it into your life. No pressure, no rules, just simple ways you can begin. 2 to 3 servings per week is ideal. That's about the size of your palm, 3 to 4 ounces per serving. You don't need to eat it every day, you just need to eat it consistently. You can bake it in the oven, 15 minutes with a drizzle of olive oil, lemon slices, and a touch of rosemary. You can pan-sear it, 2 minutes each side for a crisp, golden surface. Or you can steam it soft, warm, and gentle on aging digestion. The best time to eat salmon is midday or early evening. It digests easier, supports energy, and won't interrupt your sleep. Pair it with leafy greens or whole grains for a healing, nourishing meal. If you've stayed with me this far, I want to thank you, not just for listening, but for caring about your body, your future, and your joy. You see, getting older is not about giving up. It's about listening closer to what your body whispers, to what your heart remembers, and to what your spirit still hopes for. I know, change can feel hard, especially when life already asks so much from you. But let me remind you of something simple, something powerful. You don't need to change everything. You only need to change one thing, and that one thing might just be what you put on your plate. So here's what I invite you to try. Not a diet, not a rule, but a gentle promise to yourself. For the next 7 days I will try salmon once, might be twice, not because I have to, but because I care. You might grill it, you might steam it, you might share it with someone you love. But more than anything, I want you to feel something. That this simple act is an act of love, not punishment. Not fear, but love for your heart, your mind. Not for your heart, your mind, your bones, your memories, your days ahead. Because food is not just fuel, it's a message you send to your future self. And salmon, well, it sends the message. I want to stay strong. I want to stay sharp. I want to stay here, fully and gently. So go ahead, write it on your shopping list. Try that recipe. Tell your grandkids. Laugh over dinner, because healing isn't always loud. Sometimes it begins with a quiet choice. A choice like salmon. If this message touched you today, share it with someone you love, someone you miss, someone who still matters deeply in your life. Together, let's grow old with grace, with wisdom, with hope, and with good food.